So it's Sunday, June 7. Just a quick roundup. So basically we are still ranging on the same area for a few days already. Just liquidating longs and shorts, ranging, and yeah, not much of an action. But today or tomorrow we will have the week close, this candle, and this will decide what we will do. So as we can see, we are still above this support. We got a rejection from these tops, from this week. Okay, so we got this rejection, but we are still above support. So we have been ranging here as long as we are above the previous candle. It's still kind of a consolidation area, and we can still go up or down. We came to test this trend line from the 12K from here, and we bounced up, but we got a rejection from this area here. So, but we are still ranging, and if we are still above all this moving average, we came on this candle to test 12. We still didn't test the 21 and the 20, which is important, which is this area here to make a new higher low. So basically we can even go higher and then maybe down, do the higher low here, and then another push up or break down. So basically we are still on this range. If we close above this area and we are still above this support here, we still can still push higher, at least to liquidate all these shorts that have been accumulating. And yeah, and then maybe we come down to test this area here, this trend line again, which is aligned with the stop from these candles here, or we can come to, if it's more a brusque, we can come to the 21 or the 20 and to this candle here from the 7.6 to the 7.1 or even 6.9 on the lower time frames. So basically I just redid this chart. I just put like the areas, like buying areas. So basically this is the monthly, this is for the macro trends, for the big trades. So when we came with this one, and now when we came down, we create two lines. So we have this trend line. So, and normally the trend lines are very strong on the third, when they are created. So basically on the third touch, they act very strong. And since we didn't come here also to test this area, we might come up, come down, test the 21, back up, and then if we don't manage to push higher and do higher highs, we will come down, and for the big market buyers to enter again with them one more time here. If we break this trend line, we still have this one. So everything can happen maybe from October to November or December, which it's normally when we come to the lows, although we come in March because of what happened, but we still can come back down again and still have some trend lines moving average here for lower areas. If we have a big recession and we have some big crashes, we have this area, and of course the 1K area to the 1.5 here, and this trend line. So for now, just we are ranging here, trying to go up to the big trend line. And this is the one I think we will come down, but let's see. This one is more obvious. That one, normally it will be rejected the first time, and then we will come down to test support, and then we will try a second time to push higher, and then let's see if we break it. Okay, so I think we are just doing kind of this. I don't know if we come down just from here, although I think we might still go there, but or to this top again, and then we will come down here, I think, and then back up, and then down. This is just my opinion, but it's every day is a day, week by week, day by day. For now, we are still here, and now I'll go to the weekly. So of course we have this support. last week we closed below. So let's see what we do today in these hours until we close. If we still manage to close above this top here, we are already below. So the price has been like getting the big rejection from this top. So we are trying to push the price down, but let's see, we still have a few hours. We might come just to test this week here, like to the 9.5, although we came already yesterday, but 9.5, we still might come here and then push higher on the lower time frame. But anyway, let's see. We need to close basically above this area or above 9.7 to try to push higher. Let's see. Otherwise, we have the support here on this candle. We still didn't test. But if we break this, it's a bit more tricky because then we will be under, if we don't get a big wick up, we go above this trend line again, that becomes tricky, and then we come to the 21 and the 20 on these areas. There's like a big liquidity pool here, so we might just come down, liquidate everyone on longs here, and then maybe push higher on the 21 and the 20 and the 12. So, but we still have this, so we can range on this area for a while until this moving average go higher and go around this candle here. Okay, so this is where we are now. This is also big buy areas, all this cluster here. If we come down, all this area here, then we will need to see day by day or on the time where we close, because we need to check all these candles, because we just came up and we didn't come down to test support. Also, we didn't test these 200s here. We just went up, so they are going higher. So there's always this area as a buying opportunity as well. Of course, and this one, if we come to the lower areas in a few months, let's see what's happening. But for now, we are ranging, and let's see where we close this candle. If we close below this one, we will come down. If we close above this one, we can range one more week. If we close above this one, it's better because we do a higher high compared with the previous candle, and we can still push higher. So this is the weekly, daily. We have been ranging since we got to this top. We have this breakdown, but we closed above support. We came to test basically this trend line as a big support to go higher, and we are ranging. So we tried a few times. We got this rejection and made a bearish engulfing compared with this body of the previous candle. And now we are ranging here. We can come still here to test the 21, this trend line here. We might come to test this and then push higher at least to this trend line. If we manage to close above all this area here or even here, we manage to close above here with a couple of weeks on the low time frames or even the daily, but normally it's on the hours, we can push higher. So I think we might just do this and then push higher, or just break down and we can to test the 50, which is a line on this 8.9, which we didn't test, and it's completely aligned with the 50 now, but we still can push higher and come down, or we can just come down straight down. So let's see where we close today. This is very important these days here. And we have all this area support. We have all this moving average plus this big range here. It's a big range, but then on the low time frames, you can just create trend lines like here. 6.9 for me, it's the most important area. If we come down to touch this and make a higher low compared with all the structure. But let's see. For now, we are still here, and let's see what we do. Ranging. So 4 hours, we got this rejection. This one closed below the 21. Follow up. We went up to liquidate these people who start shorting from here. We are going up. So liquidate the late shorters, and now in 2 hours and a half. Let's see where we close. If we start closing below this area here, we can come here to test this trend line. We still have this one here on the 9.2, which is aligned with the 200 exponential. Here we have the 200 simple. So all these are supports for another push higher on this big triangle and we have been just ranging up and down all this time. We have this rejection from the top. We might go up to many people shorting, so big liquidity pool here for shorts, another big liquidity pool here, or even here. So let's see if we push higher and manage to close above, or if we just come down, test support, and then push higher. If we come down and we don't manage to go fast above this support, where we are now, to try to push higher, maybe we come low. And then we came to the 8.7, which is a very important area. And 8.9, 8.7, and this is aligned with the 377. So for me, to buy in spot, this will be a cool area, and then you can use the stop loss below this area here. If we come down, it's very easy to manage, so you can have areas here to buy, but if we still hold this area and we range here to push higher, this is also an area to buy, easy to control the risk if we go below. And that's it. Shorts are, of course, from here where we are, but I think it's very tricky and dangerous. It's better to wait for these areas here to short, because this is just liquidating people up and down. See how we are going up now. So people are starting to short and the price push higher to liquidate them on high leverage, so it's tricky. You can do it, of course, short from here, stop loss here with lower leverage and take the risk. Of course, it can come down at least here or here. So this is the areas we are. And then, of course, we created this channel up. If we go higher, we can go quite high if we check this channel, or we can also do from this top to this top and we can go higher from there. I still didn't do the trend line there. We have this channel here going up, and then we have this one also, and this one from here. We only come to test 2 times with this trend line, and it will be aligned with the 7.1 and 6.9, all this trend line, especially this area here. So who knows? For now, as I said, we are still ranging, but we have this channel that we can do also here or from here. This one, we create a channel. I can do one now. We have this channel here that we can also do this trend line. Just with 2 touches, basically 1, 2, still didn't test it, so it's still a possibility we can. I'll just put another color. I'll just put this color here. And let's see. Alright, so ranging, dog is barking, making lots of noise, and yeah. So tomorrow I'll make a short video to see where we close and what we did.